All right, you all. So I have been so inspired to just share this word. We're all trying to grow. We're all trying to change for the better. And sometimes we can look at everybody else and we can see what they need to be, what they could be, and how much more of it they should be. But that isn't going to make a difference or change anything. The only change that we can control is the change that we see and we can do within ourselves to make things better, to make a difference. And that means that you're not keeping score. You're not looking at someone else and how they wronged you and how that vengeful, bitter spirit and say, oh, I'm going to give them exactly what they deserve. I'm going to pay back exactly what they should have. You are acting just like that wicked servant that was not profitable in Matthew, but was thrown out into outer darkness. What a shame to be thrown into outer darkness because you're always looking to be a victim instead of to be a victor. And I want to encourage you. I want to encourage us all that whenever we see a problem, instead of pointing the finger, let us find a way to be the solution, to be a blessing to someone else. And that means that sometimes you may not always get repaid back from man. Who wants their payment back from man anyway? God is such a great rewarder, and when he blesses you for old new, and he goes over beyond what you even deserve, right? But I was so inspired. The Lord has been putting these lyrics in my heart for the past few weeks, Man in the Mirror. And I love it because this was a song by Michael Jackson. And every time I hear it, it just moves me so strongly because a lot of times we want everybody else to be the change instead of us picking up our, hammer and our tools and for us to have a part of, chipping away at the problem. It's a lot easier to wait for someone else to do it, right? I want you all to listen to these lyrics. I'm going to make a change for once in my life. It's going to feel real good. Going to make a difference. Going to make it right. As I turn up the collar on my favorite winter coat, the wind is blowing my mind. I see the kids in the street with not enough to eat. Who am I to be blind, pretending not to see their needs? This reminds me, as the Holy Spirit brings to my heart, how when Joshua was just learning of the death of John the Baptist, his favorite cousin, he went to go to a place to be silent, to be by himself so he could grieve properly, so he could take it all in. But as he was walking, the people noticed that he was coming near their area, and so they decided to take a shortcut to meet him there before he got there. But when he saw their need, when he saw that they were waiting with all of their issues, with all of their problems, he put his problem aside and he decided to serve the people. There's a message in that. When we ourselves have problems, but we decide to serve other people, God does a healing inside of us that takes away our own pain in the process of helping others. That is a key. When you're going through your own storm, if you can get out of your own bubble and you can be a service to someone else, there's healing there. I want to read the lyrics to this Michael Jackson song. I'm going to continue. A summer's disregard, a broken bottle top, and a one-man soul. They follow each other on the wind, because they got nowhere to go. That's why I want you to know. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways, and no message could have been any clearer. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make a change. And then I love this lyric. Keep listening, you all. It says, I've been a victim of a selfish kind of love. It's time that I realize that there are some with no home, not a nickel to loan. Could it be really me pretending that they're not alone? A willow deeply scarred, somebody's broken heart, and a washed out dream. They follow the pattern of the wind, you see, because they got no place to be. That's why I'm starting with me. And then he just goes on, I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to make a change. If you're going to make a change, I'm sorry. All right. So, yeah, I thought those lyrics were very profound. And every time I hear that song, it speaks so much volumes of how we have to be the change that we want to see in our families, in the world, wherever it is that we are seeking to make a difference, and stop waiting for everyone else to be that difference. All right.